Hello Peaches! So today's video I'm going to show you how to make this. I'm just going to put in another video here that shows it a little better because the lighting is not too good here. But this is a jewelry holder I just made. The only thing I used was the skeleton set thing that you can buy in Flying Tiger, Copenhagen. That's the only thing I used for this. And then I used some small spiders for decoration, but you don't need to use those. And then just using that, screwing it together, gluing it together, I came up with this really weird but very cool and very practical jewelry holder. I'm using it for my necklaces, but you can also use it for bracelets and earrings, whatever type of jewelry there is. Probably rings as well, actually, on the little fingers. The only rings I wear are my wedding rings, so yeah. But you can use it for anything, also not jewelries. Like, you can probably use it to store other kind of stuff that needs to hang. I don't know, get creative. I just really needed a place for my necklaces, so that is why I decided to make this. And it's really cool, and I'm so hype about it, and I love it. So yeah, if you want to know how I did this, get inspired, maybe do it yourself, keep watching. So these are the bones you're gonna need. So in this kit you also get 4 big bones here. 4 really big bones. We're not going to use them. And then you get, you get 2 of these spinal things. We're going to use 1 of them. And you also get 2 feet. 2 feet that I don't have here right now. But these are the ones you're going to use. You're going to use the 4 smallest bones, 1 of the spine things, the hands, and the skull to make the exact one I use. But of course, this is, yeah, just my version. You can obviously add the other ones if you want to do that later on. So first I'm gonna saw this one of these in half because they have to go like crossed over each other like this, and I think it will look best if they're sawed in half. And then I will see if I can use like screws and stuff like that to hold it together, because I think it will hold a lot better using screws than if I were to just use glue, Alright, so I just screwed almost all the pieces together. I'm still missing a couple of pieces. And it actually works really well. Works really well. It works great. The only thing is the hands. For some reason, like, they stay on. They're on there, but yeah, they move. So I might just secure it with a little bit of glue. But it's still screwed in. I used the long screws. I ended up using the really long ones, so I'm sure that it stays. So they are secure. They're not just gonna fall off, but I still want them to be in like the same spot all the time. So I'm just gonna use some glue for that. But yeah, otherwise it works really great. This is so cool. It looks so weird. I love it. All right. I'm gonna glue this. Well, screw this on top here, and then I have these 2 small ones, so I can do it like that in a cross, So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Alright, so I tried screwing through this and it snapped. So I don't know what this is made of. I don't know why. The rest of the bones, no problem. It's like plastic, but this, what the fuck is this? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm probably just gonna try and glue this on, because obviously I cannot screw it on. I really do want it. I could just not have them, but I really do want them. Man, I don't know. It would have been so easy to just screw them on, and if I glue them on, they're probably not gonna stay that well. I'm thinking maybe to screw, this is one of the, it's not one of the biggest bones, but it's one of the second biggest bones that I originally wasn't gonna use. I'm thinking about maybe putting it here. Then there's a little more room for a few extra things, and it also looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah? We're gonna do that? It's really weird because all of the bones are plastic, but for some reason these tiny bones, I guess it's also plastic, but it's like extra hard plastic compared to the rest of these bones. I don't know why. Look at that. Pretty good. I don't want to have too many screws on there because especially this one is like right in front. I'll figure out some way to cover this and maybe these in the sides. So it is on there. It's pretty secure because again I used the long screws. But I'm just gonna give it a dab of glue here just so it doesn't wobble like that. Just like I will do with the hands. Alright, so far so good. This is so cool. Alright, so it's a teeny tiny bit crooked. That's okay. It's homemade, very spontaneous. And I'm all alone. It's really hard to use a screwdriver. Or whatever this is called in English. When you're all alone and you have to hold it as well. And it's like, yeah, I don't care. It's part of the charm, you know? It's not so crooked that I can't use it. It's just a little bit crooked. I'm kind of thinking about, now that I have this, I'm thinking about maybe when I glue the hands, I'm gonna glue them like this. Because my original plan was that they were gonna go like this to the side, you know? But since I have this here, I'm thinking about maybe just gluing them so they go like that behind. That could look pretty cool. So I just screwed the second of these bones on the back here as well, so I have a little more room for my stuff. And I'm pretty happy with this as it is right now. I'm not done. I'm still gonna see if I can hide the screws. I'm still thinking about maybe whether or not I should paint it or not. I'm not sure. I do like this, but you know, I also like just painting everything black. And I'm of course gonna glue this to be 100% secure. The only thing is, it's not completely stable. So something I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna find a little piece of wood, a little square piece of wood, and screw it on the bottom here so it stabilizes. So it's like, it's not a problem at all. I was thinking about doing that anyway, just for look wise. I think it looks cool to have a little, you know, stage or whatever it's called, for this to be on. I'm not sure if I have any here right now, but I know my mom, she has a bunch of wood in all shapes and sizes and colors and types of wood at home in her garage. So if I don't have any at home here, which I really don't think I have, I can just call up my mom and get some, a little piece of her wood and use that as a podium stage stabilizer thing. And screw that in the bottom. Alright, so I just found this shelf we had. We recently redecorated the entire living room. So we weren't using these shelves anymore. We took them down, but we have saved them because I was like, maybe we're gonna use them. But I'm thinking about just using this wood. I can just take these off. These are very pretty, so I'm gonna save them for future projects. But yeah, I might just use the wood. I'm just gonna saw it a little bit because it's a little too big. But you know. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use this wood and we'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. Alright, so I just attached it to this board here and it went well. A lot of screws in the bottom. The two in the sides, that is nowhere near the skeleton. It's just to stabilize it because it was very wobbly if it was only the middle ones. So I added the two in the sides just to stabilize it, and now it's completely stabilized. Very good. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint the front here black so it matches the rest of it. And then I'm gonna glue everything that needs to be glued. It's glue time now. I have my glue gun heating up over here. And while I'm at it, I'm also gonna glue my son's dinosaur because the foot fell off. Poor thing. So I'm just gonna glue that while I have the glue out. So yeah, if you see a random dinosaur with a party hat, that's why. Alright, so now it is all glued. There's a bunch of the glue gun strings that are so annoying. And the dinosaur also got his surgery. His foot surgery is done. So, yeah, I think James is gonna be happy about that. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm just gonna figure out if I want to paint it or not, and if I want to add some more decorations or not. And then I'm definitely gonna paint this black, just the edge here, because it does not look good. It needs to be black. I don't think I will paint the entire thing black, honestly, because I do like the look of the bony looks. And the thing I like about this skeleton set is that it's actually painted really nice, I think. It does look plasticky and it's really, really cheap. Like, it doesn't cost anything, but it's surprisingly well looking. And with like the shading and everything. So yeah, I really love it the way it is. I'm gonna paint this black. And I think it could be cool to add something like here in the front. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna have a look through my random decorative stuff and see if there's anything I can add. But so far this is what it looks like. It's so cool. So I just looked through all my little things and I found these really small spiders that could be kind of cool to hide the screws on here. Yeah, it's a mess in the background. I have a kid. I'm guessing I'm gonna use those for the screws. It's kind of cute, kind of spooky, and it doesn't take away too much from the whole thing. Because I also found this big one that could also be cool, but I think it's gonna be too much, especially considering that I have to put a bunch of jewelries on here, so it is gonna be a lot. So I do want to keep it simple, but hide the screws if possible. So I think I'm just gonna use these spiders. I have a bunch of them. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I still haven't figured out what to put in the front here, or even if I should put something in the front, but I do kind of want to. I feel like there needs to be something. I just don't know what, but I'll see if I have something. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna glue a bunch of spiders on. Alright, I just thought about this. It needs a name. What is it name? What is it pronouns? Please help me. Comment down below. What should this lovely creature be called and what is their pronouns? Whatever. Yeah, I like to name things, especially when they have a face, and this one does, even though there's not a lot of skin on that face, but it does have a face. It's a skull. You know, it has a head at least. So please help me name this beautiful thing. Thank you. Alright, so look at this. It's done, and I just filled it up with my necklaces. I have a choker here, a little choker here, and a choker here, and then it's all necklace back here. Look at that! These are about half of my necklaces. I have so many necklaces, it's ridiculous. But I had some that were too long, but I also have some that are this length, but there's just no more room. So this is actually perfect for a lot of my necklaces. So on here I just hung the ones that I wear the most. at the moment, and then I can switch it out with some of the other ones once in a while. But this is so cool. Oh my god, I love it so much. This looks so cool. This is such a great way to store my necklaces and be able to see them and be able to take them off and put them back on without them tinkling and making a mess. This is so cool, so practical. So I just put it here because this is where I think it's going to just be. I don't know, I might put it somewhere else. But for right now, this is where it's going to be. Oh my god. Oh, hi. There I am. Anyway, this is so cool. Oh, I am so happy with this. It's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Little spiders. I really like that I added them to hide the screws. I think it looks really cool. Oh, look at this view. Oh, this is cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. I really hope it inspired some of you guys to create something weird. So that was the video. I really hope you guys got inspired. I really love this. I think it looks so cool. So creepy. Anyway, please let me know if you guys like this video and if you guys got inspired and if maybe you will go out and try it yourself. As I said, I'm using the skeleton from Flying Tiger, but you can probably use any plastic skeleton. Like, it's pretty much the same kind of deal. Press the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and thank you for watching.